saturated with ignorance and rebellion. That's really what it is, man. It's about ignorance and rebellion. You know? And Esau keeps that going. You know? Okay.
I got Isaiah.
Gross darkness covereth the people, man. You know? Yep.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, we got music over here.
Okay.
You know, we got the new song, some y'all never heard, but y'all don't want to hear this song. And at the end of this song, if you learn these lyrics properly, become peaceable fruit unto you. You know, but you guys want that old song of death, man. You like that music of death. Okay? Even though they all come on, oh, that's good that you guys are doing that, and you know, it's a good thing you're doing, keep up the good work and all of that. But you ain't gonna do it. Ezekiel 33. People love to dance to this tune of the Bible and say how much you love this song, but you won't do it.
You hate it.
Yeah, because you truly hate it. We're adept at the bullshit you people push, man. Talking about how much you love this, but like we read it already. With your lips, your words honor me with your lips, but with your heart you're far from me. You deny me. People do that all day.
Boy, that's good though, because this goes to show you how exclusive this really is to the world. And it just proves that this isn't for everybody. They always try to say, oh, everybody's accepted, everybody can be a part of it, everybody could be saved. But the world shows you that they really don't want to be a part of it. Because it ain't even for them any goddamn. You know? We ain't concerned with the world, man. We're only concerned with the Lord's sheep, the elect. And these people, you know, that's why, like, if you pan the camera, it's mostly heathens. We ain't concerned with them. They gonna meet their fate in Babylon, and then they're gonna come back, and when they souls, their spirits come back, they're gonna be born right into servitude, right into slavery. They gonna get it right. We gonna make them get it right. Okay. Right now, because of who's in power, they got their liberty right now. You know. So we're not concerned with them. We're only concerned with our people, man. Right, the Lord said, out of all the families of the world, you only have I known, man. Therefore, I will punish you. Okay? The hell with them. That concubine right there. Japhet. Japhet right there, man. That Japhite with the orange right there. Yeah. We gonna get our heart's desire together. That's for sure.
We don't have the best.
Hey, but that's probably tainted. You know, all this shit is tainted right now. We gonna get pure, clean women.
Good clean girl.
The good clean girl.
To the Black Awareness Rally, the Israelite Awareness Rally.
We ain't gonna get nothing used in the kingdom, man. We're too royal for that.
Because that Japhet right there probably eat the pig that they put in the dirt.
She definitely eat pig, bro.
She eat that. In the kingdom of heaven, she ain't gonna eat none of that.
Spam.
Yeah, she spam all that.
That's what it is. Spam rolls.
Women gonna be Coke 8 bottles.
Yeah, kind.
Coke bottles. Coke bottles.
Yeah. Not cigarettes. Yeah. I like to call them the genie bottom. The bottom head. I like it.
Yeah, bottom head.
You're in all the right places.
Kind.
I got a precept. Matthew chapter 11, verse 17. And saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
They're going to remember this moment. All these people that's going to see all these performances, whatever, they're going to remember this moment. Because we have a song out here. I didn't play the instrument earlier, right? We out here lifting up our voices like a trumpet, another instrument, pushing out that new song, and you people don't like it. We've been piping unto you, but you won't dance. You won't accept or humble to the music of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, we the musicians right here, man.
Right.
We're the true musicians right here. In the Psalms, when King David wrote down the song, it said to the chief musician, King David.
Yeah, but you know what? This song really is only for those who are going to be familiarized with the tune. All right? And as long as we play to the tune, only those that are meant to get it, they're going to move to that tune. They're going to come in and they're going to automatically know those lyrics. That's because those lyrics are already in them.
Right.
Basically, this word has to stir them up. You heard that one. You heard that one lyric. It was like, oh, that's it. I know that song. That's the elect that's going to hear this word, and they're going to actually be compelled to come in.
This song is supposed to vibe with your spirit, not this bullshit.
Yeah, con.
You know, that song's supposed to vibe with your spirit. I got something like
Yeah,
that.
this song is demon free.
Right.
This song doesn't put demons on you.
Right.
It actually frees you of those demons.
Con.
Just like,
That bullshit over there keeps the demons on you, man.
just like Saul and
King David.
God played the harp for
That's
him.
spirit.
Take them demons off of him. I got something right quick though. Isaiah chapter 6 verse 9, talking about the ear won't be able to hear, right? This song. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. You can hear us out, you see us and you hear us out here saying what we're saying, what we're talking about. It says, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. This is healing music.
I got the precept for that one. You go right. You go after that part to go right with it. It's Matthew 13 and
The after
15.
part, yeah.
For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have they.
That's why it takes that's why it takes that demonic baseline vibration to get them to really feel it. And those high tones and those bright lights.
Con.
It's all distraction.
Yep.
But they put them demons and that vibration in you to vibe with this bullshit, the demonic energy of this music, versus the righteous energy of Yahweh Shem Shah with this word, with this music. You got it out.
And their eyes have.
Ain't nobody stopped and asked, hey, what is this? They're not going to, because that demonic vibration is too deep in them. And if they did, like the one guy did, they're going to have an opinion against it. Scoff for shit. You got it?
They're dead from the neck up.
Yep.
And their eyes have closed, lest any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and should understand with their heart and should be converted and should be and I should heal them.
I should do it.
But
All right. Wait, guys,
verse 18, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. It's talking about the elect, the men that can hear this song, that can understand this knowledge, this wisdom. You know, because it's not like the brother was saying, it's not for everyone. We're not out here preaching to everyone that passed by to come in and convert. It's only for those that's willing to be humble, show meekness, show humility. The ones that the Yahweh Shem Shai is going to open up their eyes and their ears to see, and open up their hearts, which is their mind, to get this knowledge.
Good, man.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah, even Yahweh Shai when he was on the scene.
And that was Yahweh Shai talking.
Yeah,
He was
Yahweh-
quoting the prophet.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai. It was only a certain people that he was looking for to follow him.
Yep.
He wasn't looking for everybody to follow him. Remember, it was certain people that he performed miracles to, and after he performed the miracle, they wanted to follow him, and he said, "No, go back and just tell the people what I did."
Tell
But it wasn't for that person to follow him because he's not chosen to follow him. But notice how the Lord was going to selective people and having them follow him.
most of the people that he had that he was healing is because they showed faith.
Con.
You know, so
They
certain
believed.
certain people And they believed there was certain types of people that you weren't just doing it for demons, doing a certain types of spirits out there, certain types of people. I got something right quick. It's a quick one. Luke chapter, you was done? Right? Yeah. Luke chapter 11, straight to the point at 28. But he said, yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High and keep it. That's how you get blessed. It's like that's how you get blessed with this song. You hear the words of this song and you keep it. Right? What's the words of this song? What's the word of the Most High? There's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
These statutes and commandments to the best of your ability through your faith.
Yep.
You know, these prophecies, you watching and speaking on these prophecies, warning the people, okay? Educating them to come back to the Heavenly Father.
But that was,
That was it on that.
That was it?
That was it.
You was holding something? No? There's a scripture that I thought it
Slip, right?
I had something too. Damn.
slipped.
We're talking about music, there was something before that?
I got something. We'll go into the spirit of these people, Wisdom of Solomon too. But, you know, it kind of passed.
See, let the speaker
Get Ezekiel 12. 12 and 1 and 2. Because really our people, there's some of our people that's out here. But if the Lord blinded them, how much more these heathen nations?
Kind.
You know? And that's why, because people think that what we're doing out here is foolish, because they'll always say, well, y'all guys standing out here doing this, nobody's coming to listen to you. You know, nobody's hearing your message. And yeah, you're right. Nobody's here, even though you got ears to hear. Yeah, you're not hearing it. Yeah, you see us standing out here, but you don't see what actually the will of the Father is. You don't see why the Lord actually have us out here.
Kind.
So in your mind, it looks foolish. But what does it say in Corinthians? The 1 Corinthians, the first chapter. For the foolishness of preaching. That the Lord is pleased with what we're doing, man.
Kind.
And we're doing this out of faith because we know that His word don't go out void, even if it touch nobody out here. All these thousands of souls, they're already marked for destruction anyway.
Kind.
They already got judgment that they got to face.
If there was one to turn,
One person
or one in the car
that's meant to make it, they gonna hear it.
Right.
They gonna hear it either way.
And they gonna see it and then be like, well, who are those guys? Did you see that? We gotta look for that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, didn't the Lord told Ezekiel to go out to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, whether they hear or whether they forbear? Come, you know? Whether they hear or whether they forbear. We ain't gotta snatch these people by the arms and try to pull them. That's what these other Israelite camps do. Sister, brother.
Yeah, go up to their doors.
Yeah, man. That's not how you do it, man.
Because you're getting them by you and not by the word. The word is supposed to compel them to come in.
That's it.
Quicken with the word.
You want to read?
I got it. What you got?
He was holding what he was quoting.
Oh, I got Ezekiel 12. Or you want me to get 1 Corinthians?
No, get Ezekiel 12.
Ezekiel 12 and 1. The word of the Lord also came unto me, saying, Son of man, thou dwellest in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, meaning the Lord will try to deal with them on a certain level, but their heart is so hardened that it's not being received. So because of their stubbornness and stiff-necked nature, the Lord is not allowing for it to seep into it.
Right.
So
it can't rest into a malicious soul, man. So they're seeing, because they got eyes, they're not like literally blinded, and they're not deaf either. That's why these people come by and they be like, what is this? They look at the signs, they look at us. But sometimes they hear some stuff and be like, what are they trying to
Yeah, I don't think this is for me, so I'm gonna keep it pushing down the street.
These people got heavy
Hey,
demons
to
on them.
find out.
yeah.
They got heavy demons on them today because we got the Cesare Borgia sign out.
Yeah.
And people at least comment on that or say something.
Yeah.
Everyone's just in
They
a
don't
zombie
see it.
zombie state
They're
where
in
they
a
just in trance. Yeah.
But this group don't know nothing about that power, bro. This group wasn't taught about Jesus. Like they don't know nothing. I bet if you look at who's at this Kanye West thing, it's music fans of Kanye West and Christians that have been Christians since Christians, you know. Long line of Christians.
Hell, all these average people out here, these would be Kanye supporters. They go and go to a church with him. They'll listen to what he got to say.
Con.
You know?
They not in. My point was they're not in it for the sincerity of the word itself.
They're in it for the clout. You know? That's all it is. Just clout. Clout chasing.
Degrees are more.
Yeah. Verse 2.
That was verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yeah, this is verse 3. Therefore, thou son of man, prepare these stuff for removing and remove by day in their sight, and thou shalt remove from thy place to another place in their sight. It may be they will consider, though they be a rebellious house.
Hey, because once it comes to the point where the Lord finally shuts us up, you know, he basically allows for all the prophets to finally shut down and close up camp.
Timing of the word.
Timing of the word, the elected seal. That's when it's gonna. Everything is finally gonna manifest.
Con.
All right, and that's when people gonna realize when everything is manifesting as the word said, they're gonna be shut out from seeking those answers.
Yeah.
They're gonna be shut out from the communication of the Most High.
Spiritual arc.
Because that's when the Lord, like it says in Proverbs, you know, then will they begin to call upon me and I will not answer.
Yep.
They will try to seek me early, but they will not find me.
Yep.
You know, the Lord's gonna be he's gonna be absent, but he's gonna be present too.
Con. Con.
He's gonna be absent, but he's also gonna be present. Why? Because he's gonna be present while he's actually delivering his elect.
Con.
But he's gonna be absent when your adversity is hitting. When the famine is hitting and the race riots and the concentration camps, people getting thrown in them, you know, when it's a civil war, when the economy crashes and you're gonna need the mark of the beast, when all these things take place, the Lord's gonna be absent to your cries, man.
Con.
He's not gonna hear you.
That's right.
You're gonna be trying to call upon Jesus and Yahweh and whoever else, and you ain't gonna get no answer. There ain't gonna be, you know.
Them names ain't been answered to yet, man.
Yeah.
Them other names.
Like
And I
that.
called on a couple of other names for this truth. No answer, man. No answer. This name, the names of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man, he answers, man. He
Done.
answers.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't asking for no bullshit, he answers.
Yeah, man.
Amos chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore the prudent man shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I be the most worried. You know, if you stop seeing the Israelites out there, all them camps, I'd be fearful. I'd be terrified at that. Because the scripture tell you that the men of the Lord, the prophets, are basically a token. Somebody get Isaiah 8. Isaiah 8, 18.
Isaiah 8, verse 18.
This is just another rerun. Every great kingdom, before it fell, the Lord rose up the prophets to prophesy against it. All right? If we wasn't at the end, we wouldn't be out here.
Right.
The fact that you're seeing us is an indication that we're at the end. Go ahead.
Isaiah 8 and 18. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion.
Read that again.
Yes.
Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me.
Who are those? Who is that referring to? He said, I, which is what? The prophets, and those that I have given to me. Right? Did not the Lord say in John the 17th chapter, those that thou hast given me, they are thine?
Yep, they are done.
His elect,
Kind.
the servants, the prophets.
Kind, the grape of the cluster.
Khan.
First fruits.
Kind. Hey, the 7,000 that shall not bow their knee unto Baal.
Yeah. He said, I and those that has given me.
Right.
Read that again.
Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion.
So even the prophets are signs of the end. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get it.
Jeremiah 28 verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah. And that's why they were very frowned upon. They were unliked. They were hated.
Yeah.
All right. That's why we get the reactions that we get. It's because we come in the spirit of prophecy. Okay. No, nobody want to hear what we're saying.
Kind.
These people are too wrapped up in their pleasures, man. You know.
And we're not for that's why that Wisdom of Solomon 2 came to Mount. Because they're not for our turn.
Come.
You know? No, that's the 5th chapter. 5th chapter. It's both backwards, but the 5th chapter.
Yeah, man. So the fact that we're even out here and bringing out the truth and proclaiming the gospel, that's how you know, hey, this devil, he's on his way out of here, man.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where they're even trying to demonize the scriptures now.
Yeah.
You bring out the word, that's considered hate literature.
Yeah. Because against this demonic
When they
society.
say God,
homosexuals, apology, he said a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
but the scriptures say that they shall speak great words against the Most High.
Yeah.
Words of blasphemy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Who was reading?
I still had, I was in Isaiah. I read Isaiah 8 and 18.
Okay, and somebody, Jeremiah 28:8.
Yeah,
You read that already, right? You had something?
I still got it.
Hosea chapter 12, verse 10. I have also spoken by the prophets. I have
Give me
multiplied
Sirach
visions.
36.
I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Yeah. And the Lord, He would show His prophets visions of different events that would take place in the future. And they was to go out there and actually proclaim what they saw in the vision. But they also was commanded to write it down. That's why it was that 2nd Ezra 15, prophesy, write it upon paper,
Teach it to the wise of the people.
and teach it to the wise of the people, man. Because they're going to comprehend. They're going to be persuaded.
Kind.
These people, they don't fear the Most High. That's why they're not persuaded.
Kind.
We know the terror of the Lord. That's why we persuade men.
Kind.
You want the 15 on this one?
Which one? No, Sirach 36 is start at the top.
Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments by my servants the prophets, whom they will not hear, but despise my counsels.
Yep. They'll never hear, man. Because really, the way you treat the prophets is how you treat the Most High. Because the Most High, His means of communication is through the prophets.
Howard Shai
You
said,
gotta bring that out. You gotta-
despise the one that sent you.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, he that despiseth you, despiseth not you, but despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him who sent me. That's right. All right. So hey, the Lord got the angels. That's the reason why so many chariots is being spotted.
Right.
Because they're down
People
here
believe.
just they're the angels. The reason why you're seeing a lot of them is because they're doing a lot of note taking on what the behavior of you people, man. All the wickedness, all the things that you're doing, how you treat the servants, the prophets, while you scoffing at them, you talking shit, you walking around in pride, you know, being disobedient, blaspheming the Most High, speaking against His word.
They're without fear of the Most High.
Yeah. All those
You gotta act
chariots.
without fear, like God can't get you, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna get them.
Who's gonna get you?
Because the angels, they're already marking everything, man. Your government just now trying to tell you, those sightings that we've been hiding from you,
Yeah,
those it's
They're
real.
real.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, they've been hiding you this information for so
Aliens and
long,
little green men and
they've been indoctrinating you through Hollywood and basically teaching you that the matter that's within those beings are aliens.
Kind.
You know, and then you got these devils being hella disrespectful, not even realizing you don't want that smoke from the angels.
low level.
Because if y'all saw looking at some of the footage and some of the pictures, you had certain devils that had like little signs and plasters and stuff. Jesus was an alien, and one of them said, clap the cheeks of an alien or some shit. You're like, what?
Smacking ass.
Yeah.
You don't play like that, man. Angels don't come down playing like that. You ain't got time to be playing no
Yeah, they not about to talk to you.
Nah, man.
Faggot shit, man. But see, they're making mockery at the majesty and power of the Lord,
Kind.
and now realizing the Lord has actually got the angels.
Every idle word that thou shalt speak, thou shalt give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Yeah.
The angels are being held back right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They want to go. They want to move in on you, devils, man.
And
They can't wait to move in on you people.
And the prophets groaning and want to make intercession. And those that were just down here that have passed on in righteousness, thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, the angels are they're bound right now, man.
Kind.
They looking at y'all because they can see you better than you can see yourself.
Kind.
It's that pit bull that's on the leash. It's that killer that's being held back by the homie. Like, nah, man, let him
Second Chronicles 16
slide with
and
him.
They kind.
We
They must.
gotta bring this
They.
out. We gotta bring this. Bring out that verse about that chapter. We need to go get the top for you, but this verse is everything he's going into. Yep. Oh, for sure.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36 and verse 15. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning. And
which is what? His prophets. All right, the spirit of prophecy, right? Go ahead.
and raise the prophets that have been in thy name.
Uh-huh.
That was the point. That was it.
Hey, but keep reading them.
Yeah. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful.
Go ahead.
O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people,
Go ahead.
that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
And how is that? Because of the prophecy. Okay? Because how can a man on the earth know prophecy unless the Heavenly Father give it to him? Okay? So that's a special thing that you may have fear. But the real prophecy is going to tell you, yeah, I'm Nostradamus here, I'm such and such, fear me or whatever. No, you don't say fear Yahweh. You know, the real prophet is going to lead you back to the Heavenly Father through his Son. Right?
Go ahead.
The eternal power, Done? The belly devoureth all meats, yet is one meat better than another.
You in Sirach 36, right?
36.
Verse 19.
I
Yeah,
thought
you
you was,
jumped down.
you
You wanted
jumped
to
down.
get
I
down.
wanted you to keep from the top
Right.
and keep going down.
I said, because you was going
He wanted
somewhere
me to
else.
get that
But
real
while that
quick
was on point with what you were
Okay,
saying, I had
okay.
to jump down to that.
Okay,
Want me to get it from
the
the
spirit
top?
of vengeance? Is that what you was
no,
trying to get
it
to?
was, he gave a testimony to his prophets.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
before you, I didn't know where you was going with that. So
Okay.
I didn't want to leave it too far because it was right on point with what you just said.
Okay, come. Yeah, I wanted you to
Hold
read
that-
like the first 6
hold the top of
verses.
that, yeah, hold the top. That's what I figured. Hold the top of that. You want to have that brother bring out what he had?
No, he can hold
Okay,
that. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 36, verse 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord Yahweh,
You at the top?
Yeah.
above, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Send thy fear
Yeah.
upon all these nations that don't know you. These people, they don't know the Lord. That's why
Right.
they're not daunted with fear. That's why they'll blaspheme the Most High. They feel comfortable saying whatever the hell they want and doing what the hell they want. That's the men of the Lord saying, hey, Lord, send your fear down. Let these people understand why they should fear you. Okay? We're proclaiming the glory and the majesty of the Most High, man.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead,
Lift up thy hand against the strange nations,
Uh-huh.
and let them see thy power.
And let them see thy power. Hey, and right now, you're seeing glimpses of that with those so-called UFO signs, which they actually changed the name now. They call it the unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what they call it now. But really, we already know what those are. And the Lord is allowing them to make themselves manifest more and more clear because the Lord is getting ready to do something very drastic here, man.
And he's going to use those also as part of that. Hey, and it has to be aerial phenomenon, not just flying, because the definition of flying, they don't only do that. They do much more than just flying.
They can go underwater.
They can do all kinds
Come
of
back
shit.
up.
Yeah.
That one thing I was watching, I did a lesson on, they said the chariots from space to sea level in less than a second. The guy said like 0.7 something seconds. That's what you do. That's what you dealing with.
Yeah, what you gonna do about that?
Yeah, that's true. Just chilling by the sun.
Yeah.
Going inside the sun.
Yeah.
Going inside volcanoes on the earth.
We saw that chariot dancing around the missiles
Oh,
and letting it
yeah.
hit it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, those guns and
Ah,
stuff.
and then you can do the weapon. But Iran was shooting at it. Then you can do the
The angels might be like, you hear
He's
something?
doing the Matrix.
Right, that sounds that. Yeah. Oh, it's just a mob, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like bug on the windshield type shit.
And those chariots are actually defensive.
Yeah.
They're not even shooting back at you.
Yeah.
No.
The Lord is telling them, no, don't save your firepower.
Just chill.
Don't use that. This ain't the time yet. Just chill. Let them feel exalted, like they can deal with my power.
Hey,
Because like
chariot
it tells you in
didn't run.
Romans, I raised them up so that I could exalt my power.
That's right.
The Lord is toying with these devils right now, man.
Right.
But the Lord is actually showing a glimpse of that power through those chariots, man.
You let the chariot let one shot off, man. It's gonna change life on earth.
Kind.
Just once. It's gonna change the mind. It's gonna change life on earth, man. People gonna lose their mind and die, heart attacks. Everything's gonna happen, man.
Yep.
The whole defense space force thing gotta be rethought. Like we call it all scientists, all engineers, anybody, man. We need somebody to figure this shit out. If they let off one, but Most High gonna keep that element of surprise to the best moment. You gotta get them ahead of time.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know thee as we have known thee.
Yeah, because the Lord is known by the judgments that He executes. These people, they don't know the Most High because, I mean, they seeing the stuff that's going on. They seeing these hurricanes, you know, which a lot of these people that don't even know about that They're just distracted by just this entertainment, man. They're such in a virtual world
Matrix.
that they can't even see outside of it, man. They don't even know what's going on outside of this little realm that they're in.
Especially in fucking America, man.
Yeah.
Because you see all the destruction going all around the world. The storms, the hurricanes, the fires, everything.
People uprising.
Uprising, except here in America. That's where everyone is. That's why they're gonna get judged the hardest. That's why the uprisings, the natural, so-called natural disasters, but we know it all comes from the Heavenly Father. It's gonna be worse here. It's gonna be the worst here. Because you people are just living in decadence. You don't know. You don't give a care what's going on. You're not looking at the signs. You don't see the times. The time of the how's it go? The signs of the times. It's mainly our people. That's why the scriptures say that the judgment shall start at the house of the Heavenly Father, the Most High. It's gonna start at you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all gonna get jacked up out here in America. This ain't a game.
Yeah.
You know?
Look what he said. Romans 1 and 18, for the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. How? Because you're the ones that get judged. So that shows you the truth. When the unjust or the ungodly or the unrighteous do things and the punishment comes, you know that's a judgment from the Heavenly Father. If you really examine the way that the judgment comes, you know that's a judgment from the Heavenly Father. Let's turn back where you are.
That there is no power, but only thou, O Yahweh. Show new signs and make other strange wonders.
Wait, what?
Show new signs
Show new signs. Go ahead.
and make other strange wonders.
And make other strange wonders. All right, start performing works that will have these people shitting their drawers, man. These people are gonna shit their drawers when the Lord finally shows His real wrath, man.
That's right.
He's gonna show His wrath to you people, man. The Lord's gonna be more cruel than anything that I say to you people, man.
Right.
Y'all don't know the power of the Heavenly Father, man. You know? Show them the new wonders, the new strange wonders, man. Things that you just,
Creatures
when you
newly
see it,
created,
you probably gonna pass out, man.
newly created creatures, bro. Like,
The scripture says that men's hearts
Failing them for fear.
Yeah. Women too.
Hey, because when the Most High was using Moses to bring those plagues upon Egypt, back at that time, that was new wonders. Those were new strange wonders, man.
You know what's so beautiful? You said those are new wonders. The flood was a new wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Because it never rained. It was just that dew on the grass you see in the morning. So every time there's a deliverance, there's some destruction, the Most High is showing those new wonders.
Yeah,
so
He always do that.
man, it's gonna be some.
So we ain't seen
Yeah,
shit.
we
We
ain't-
if
really
it went
ain't
from
seen nothing.
flooding one time,
It went from dew.
due to
Flooding.
flooding, and then it went to what was the other one?
The
you just
plagues.
said? The plagues of Egypt. How much more in this time?
It's like you probably see a frog here and there, but billions,
Yeah.
you might see a
Right.
gnat or a locust here and there. But
Yeah.
then you, damn, where are all these locusts coming from? And we in the middle of the desert.
Flies.
The water.
Yeah.
Why is the water filled with blood?
Yeah.
What is this shit? What did we have? What had to happen for the blood? And they try to, Esau try to with his pseudoscience, try to explain this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, because down the river they were killing people in Samaria. Fuck out of here,
Hey,
man.
not gonna be able to
hey, bro,
explain it.
bro.
Dumb
That
shit.
Esau had an explanation for all the plagues
Yeah.
except the killing of the firstborn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You couldn't explain that. How can one person or a group of people go kill the firstborn only
And
Yeah.
the cattle.
and the cattle
only.
in one night?
Yeah,
That's the
only.
power of the Heavenly Father.
The same night as the Passover
Yeah.
of the Israelites,
Yeah.
where no Israelites were touched that night.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's
Right.
Come on, man.
Esau don't have an explanation for that.
Can't explain that.
That's strange. Hey, that's strange.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Vocab did a sit down with another dude. They was discussing the strange beliefs of the
Yeah.
Black Hebrew
Yeah,
Israelites.
yeah.
Hey, well, the things that the Lord do is strange, man.
Right.
Even His wonders and His signs are strange,
If
man.
his signs and wonders are strange, we have to have a strange belief to have faith to believe in those things.
Yep.
And what does it mean to be an alien? It means to be estranged.
Yeah.
These people, tripping, storming Area 51 is because what they thinking is some strange shit, man.
Something
You know?
down here. We want to see what it is.
You got something? Go ahead.
Job chapter 18, verse 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna lose all confidence when he see them terrorists, man. You know? The Lord's gonna bring this devil to his knees, man. You know?
You know what? You said that the Lord's gonna bring this devil to his knees, and he's still not gonna repent.
No, because he gonna try to
yeah.
he gonna try to fight the Lord
Hey,
in
kind.
the heavens.
What does it say in 2nd Ezra 13? There's fight.
Yep.
You know,
They
he was
were
so
afraid,
afraid,
but
he
there's
there's
fight. Yeah.
That was in the second half, right?
Yeah, 13. Yep.
Yeah, man. You know you're gonna be terrified, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Hey, because you go back to that footage, man. You know them chairs was toying with
Man, and they was up in fighter jets,
Yeah.
and it was
Bro.
like, and the guy said he
I'm
could
gonna
hear
go straight down.
He could hear the
Yeah.
he could hear the fear in the guy's voice that was in the fighter jet. He said they were trying to tell him, and all of a sudden he was gone, and then showed right back up, right behind him.
Yeah.
Man,
What are you gonna do with that?
You can't.
Chariots can hit the brakes
oh yeah.
at
Hit the
3
brakes.
knots or 10 Machs, whatever
Yeah.
and they hit the brakes and then continue going back 10 knots.
They
Rest
said
of the second.
they said the chariot went from wherever they were in space down to sea level. They estimated it at 24,000 miles per hour.
Wow.
And that's what they say. We don't know, you know. And that tells you because the guy even said if it was a regular fighter jet at that amount of speed, it would have fell apart.
Yeah, kind.
With the
Human body can't even survive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
kind. It'll burn up. Going back to the
Into those atmospheres.
yeah, kind.
that,
It'll burn up.
And not only that, they can make themselves small.
Yeah,
and-
they could change.
and
Yeah,
big.
they could change sizes.
Yeah.
You know?
And he said there would be so many sonic booms,
Yeah.
but
It will blow people out.
Yeah.
Kind.
Hey, what's that in 1 Corinthians about? There's one glory of the terrestrial and the other
Yeah,
celestial.
Yeah, kind.
15.
Get that real quick.
What is it, bro?
1 Corinthians, it's in the 15th chapter.
It's like.
And Esau
around
really
40,
thinks
like
with his
40.
carnal technology, he'll be able to defeat celestial power. This man is out of his mind.
Yeah,
That's how
kind.
proud he
That
is.
don't
Kind.
make no sense.
That's pride, bro.
That's hella pride, man.
First 15.
These things defy the law of physics.
Kind.
yeah.
It defies the laws of quantum physics,
Yeah.
gravity.
Yeah.
It can manipulate the elements. It can travel faster than the speed of light, the speed of sound.
Sound.
Yeah.
Remember,
Sounded no
the
light was
angels,
fast.
the Alahayim, created light.
Kind.
Oh yeah. Third day.
Kind.
So you mean to tell me if I have power over matter, you don't think that I can manipulate that matter and I can maneuver through it and do what I want through it?
Right.
You don't think I can travel faster than it?
Yeah.
Bro,
Right.
Right.
Oh God.
bro,
God.
What you gonna do about
what you gonna do? What can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. 1 Corinthians 15, verse 40. There is also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Come.
And how beautiful is that, man? Because when you get to the end of the spoiler alert to the end of this this topic in this chapter, he gonna give us the power of both, the best of both. He gonna give us our celestial body to rule over our terrestrial body, but we still have the pleasures of the terrestrial body in righteousness.
Yeah.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah,
How
man.
wonderful is that?
Yeah.
Let me keep reading.
And see, like the government, you know, NASA, and how they keep holding on to these hidden files
Yeah.
of all these so-called UFO sightings. They're still trying to figure out their nature.
Yeah.
How the hell are they flying through the sun?
Yeah.
With
What do they call the jet engines or fuel?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
or
kind.
emissions or anything.
con.
Yeah, no wave that
Yeah.
Exhaust.
contrail wave.
Yeah.
None of that.
Right.
None of that.
That's because the angels are ministering spirits. That's full of energy right there, man. See, the glory of the terrestrial is in strength, you know, earthly intelligence, crowns, you know, a position of power. That's the glory of man. A beautiful wife. That's the glory of the terrestrial. Right? But the glory of the celestial, bro, you can read all throughout the scriptures the things that the angels are able to do.
Yeah.
Like Yahweh Shai said, he could call one angel could destroy the whole shit. But he said, I could call down a legion of them. Remember when Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, tried to come against Israel? And they got afraid, and the Lord had to tell them, hey, don't be afraid, because it's more of us than them.
They looked around like, where did he open their eyes?
Yeah, kind.
To see the angels.
And so all those angels, those chariots of fire in the midst. And how many Assyrians got put to death? It was what, 35,000 of them or something like that.
It was a large number like that.
It was a large number, man. You know?
I'm gonna read a little more on this right here.
Go ahead.
Jump down to 42. Yeah, it says also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. Because that extraterrestrial body is gonna have power, right?
Exactly.
Then it says verse 44.
Hey, because it says that we're gonna be able to run and not be weary.
That's right.
Angels. Since when do angels get tired?
Kind.
Since when do energy ever just stop being energetic?
Yeah, right.
Come on, man. The angels, they go and they never stop until the Most High say, oh, hey,
All right.
chill out.
Kind.
That's why you got the angels holding the winds.
Yeah.